I'm 54 and have acne. I eat no dairy, gluten-free, and I fast. I've made improvements to my fasting insulin, but I've had cystic acne for the past year. What test should I take? I suspect hormones. This is JJ Virgin, 4-time New York Times bestselling author, celebrity nutrition expert, and fitness Hall of Famer. I've been on a lifelong quest for answers to the toughest health questions. And now I'm sharing what I found with you. Welcome to Ask the Health Expert. Webster from Instagram asks, I'm 54 and have acne. I eat non-dairy, gluten-free, and I fast. I've made improvements to my fasting insulin, but I've had cystic acne for the past year. Which test should I take? I suspect hormones. I do too, especially at your age or in that the stormy age. So I will be right back with some things that you can look at. Stay with me. Hey, it's JJ here. And if you like my show, you are going to love Everyday Wellness with my friend, Cynthia Thurlow. Imagine learning how to make simple changes to your everyday life that will result in big changes in your overall wellness and long-term health. Cynthia is a mom of all boys, just like me, a wife, nurse practitioner, and an intermittent fasting and nutrition expert. And she's had the honor of interviewing some of the biggest names in the health and wellness space, including Dr. Jason Fung, Dave Asprey, Wim Hof, Dr. Kate Shanahan, and me. And I was recently on her podcast, and guess what we talked about? Why your body's not a bank account, it's a chemistry lab. Yep, surprising. Check out this clip. Body is not a bank account. Mm-hmm. It's a chemistry lab. And all of these things, food is information, exercise is information, stress is information. All of these things are information that ultimately will make the difference between your body burning fat or storing it. Now, if you're looking for expert information on women's health, intermittent fasting, and science-backed practical information to improve your overall well-being, this is the podcast for you. Check it out at followcynthia.com. That's FOLLOWCYNTHIA.com. All right. So Webster, A+ on pulling that dairy out. The first thing that you want to do when you've got anything going on with acne, I'm always going to look at it and go, has this always been or is this new? And if this is new and over the past year and you're in that time where you're really probably getting to rock and roll into menopause, you are right on to start really looking at what's going on. Now, we always want to go through and say, let's clear out the obvious, right? And get Captain Obvious out of there. So what would that be? Dairy, gluten, soy, eggs, but especially for skin, dairy, gluten, eggs. And we got it clear for eggs, and that's what the Virgin Diet does, is see if they're an issue or not. Eggs, pastured eggs, I think, are one of the greatest foods out there, but not for everybody. Not if you have an autoimmune disease, and sometimes for some different skin issues. Now, another thing that can impact your skin, acne, and especially rosacea, is low stomach acid, and that happens as we age. And so, again, I'm kind of putting my detective hat on. And remember, you're your best nutritionist here. Put your detective hat on. You said something changed. I always like to look at diet and then what else has gone on. I'm always going to think enzymes here because you're having challenges as you age, digesting your protein and your fat. So give enzymes a shot. You want one that's going to digest both proteins and fat. Trial on that. The only person who wouldn't be trialing on that is someone who has got any kind of ulcers. That's the next thing. All right. Now you talked about hormones. So if you are 54 and female, anytime from really 42 up, but let's say as soon as you'll start to notice maybe cortisol going up. You're not sleeping as well. You feel like you'd like to unzip your skin and get out of it. You're getting more irritable than you used to. You walk into the bedroom to get something, but you have no idea what it was you were going to get. You're happy. You're sad. Your skin starts doing wonky things. Your periods are all over the place. They come, they go, they go, they go. So, and of course, as this is going on, yes, your skin could be wreaking havoc with the shifts in estrogen and progesterone. I mean, we already know that when you've got regular cycles, you can pretty well see what's going on with your skin during that. So one of the things that I would recommend is going to a functional medicine doctor, making sure your thyroid and adrenals are going well, and having a Dutch test to look at your hormones. to see where things are, to see, if you've got the issues there that are creating the hormone imbalance that's creating the acne. Because again, that's what you suggested. The things you'd want to do on your own is everything you can to help achieve that hormone balance so that you have the least amount of work to do with them. Making sure, of course, get your thyroid tested, that your thyroid is an optimal, not normal range. Normal's not optimal. Normal for me is I'm hypothyroid. Making sure that you're really being kind to yourself and taking time out for self-care, because your estrogen, your body's going to really lean on your adrenals during this time. So if your adrenals aren't in tip-top shape because you've been overtaxing them, you're going to be in trouble. So now's the time, if it hasn't been before, to put yourself first and take time out. Look at some products that can help your skin, like retinols are a great one topically, probiotics internally, and GLA, the fatty acid GLA can be super helpful here, and zinc. So some good supplements to help as well. And then going and having a Dutch test to really look at what's going on with your sex hormones. Those are all the things that I would try. And I love the fact that you're so aware, and make sure you're using a diary to really kind of target this so you can get a better idea of what's going on as well. All right. Hope that helps. And if you're watching live on Instagram right now, if you've got questions, you can drop them here. And also you can go over to subscribe2jj.com. And that is how you subscribe to Ask the Health Expert. It is my daily show. I answer your questions. I also do deep dive, great interviews with my pals. And we're actually getting ready. I'm not telling you yet, but in September, we're doing something super cool. We're doing something new. All right. This is JJ with Ask the Health Expert. I do this 5 times a week, so make sure you never miss a show by going to subscribe2jj.com.